I'm Seth in the Sweats.
I'm Easy in the Suits.
You're now listening to Sweats and Suits Podcast.
Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Sweats and Suits Podcast. Sweats and Suits Podcast. You are now listening to Sweats and Suits Podcast.
Listen, you know what the fuck I hate? You see somebody that you know running a business and you want to do the same thing. So you ask them what steps did they take. And it's mainly our fucking race. I'm just going to call it how I see it. Because they don't want you to compete with them. But it's enough money for everybody, bitch. So I got a friend. I'm asking. I'm like, yo, I want to start a business. How can you do it? Because she's successful. Well, Jess, it's a lot of hard work, you know? Okay. But, like, more specifically, how did you make it happen? Like, what did you do? I dedicated everything I had. You know, I committed, you know. But more specifically, what did you have to go through? Like, it's going to be a lot of long nights, a lot of sleepless days, you know. Bitch, that sounds like a heartbreak. I'm talking about the steps. Who did you call? How did you get started? Specifically, since that's how black people understand specifically. Specifically, who did you call? Jesus. Believe it or not, Jess, Jesus and God were the only 2 people I called. They were the only ones to help me through this. Well, bitch, what's their numbers? Because I ain't getting nowhere with you.
You know, a part of me understands where she's coming from because I used to actually think the same thing. But let me just offer a different perspective real quick. Let's say you go to 15 years of school and understudying and job shadowing and all of that to become a neurosurgeon. And somebody just comes up to you and says, hey, teach me how to do surgery. How do you do that? Like, specifically, how do you do it? Or more realistically, let's say you open up a restaurant, right? And you spent your last dime to open up that restaurant. And whenever you finally get it open, somebody comes in and says, yo, give me the hookup. Give me some free food. Let me get that. That's the exact same thing whenever you go up to a successful business owner and you say specifically, lay out the steps it took for you to start that business or how do you run this business? Like, physically saying, give me the hookup is the exact same thing as intellectually saying, give me free information that may have taken you years and losses and tears and all of that to earn and to come up with. But here's the thing, like in the same way, whenever you got a successful restaurant, you don't mind helping people in need. You know, you don't mind helping people at random just to show love, but there's a limit to that. Like you can't help everybody. And you especially don't want to help people who have any kind of sense of entitlement whenever they come into your place of business. And if somebody asks you something, but they don't give you the freedom to say no, at least without attacking your character on the back end and saying that you just afraid to compete or you think there ain't enough money to go around, there's clearly some sense of entitlement there. But the right way to go up to somebody and ask for information, especially if you're talking about a successful business owner, is to ask if they offer consultations. Can you buy them lunch at least? Do they have any books? Or maybe, offer to exchange information that also may be helpful to them, just to show respect for what they may be able to offer you. And then accept whatever they do or don't give you because they really don't owe you anything. Granted, I'm not saying that if you need help in your business or if you ask an entrepreneur for help in their business, like you're entitled, you're just a bad person. I really think the problem is we live in a day and age where information is so freely given, and because right then and there it's nothing, it costs them nothing to tell you something, so we automatically think it didn't cost them much to acquire that information. But let me tell you something, a lot of people think that entrepreneurs are out here depressed and going crazy or committing suicide because money don't buy happiness, when that's partly the truth, but the other part to that truth is entrepreneurship is just hard. Like you put your heart, your soul, your last dime towards something just to finally see whenever you launch it, people don't support it, or somebody done stole your concept, or the one mistake that you made from your naivety caused your whole business to come crashing down. Now you got your family, your friends, your exes, your enemies, and everybody else looking at you like you a failure. On top of that, you more broke than whenever you first started, so you got to figure that out. Add kids to the mix who are dependent on you, and here comes the anxiety. Here comes the frustration. And whenever you finally get over that hump, whenever you finally figure it out, all the information, the lessons that you learn have that much more value, not just because of what the money is that it's saving you and what it's making you, but also because of what you went through to get that. So whenever somebody comes up and says intellectually, gimme, it's damn near an insult. So like before we approach people and we say, you know what, if you don't tell me what I want to know from you, it means you don't think there's enough money and success to go around. Let's first make sure we approaching them with the appropriate amount of respect of what it may have taken for them to earn the information that we want from them. Because that ain't no friendly talk about what happened on your favorite reality show or who scored the most points last night. That's a business consultation that apparently you're expecting for free. Again, it's not strictly about the money. Like maybe they didn't have the time, or maybe they didn't have the energy, or maybe you didn't approach them the right way out the gate, and had you done that, they would have been willing to help you. But if they did not, they still wouldn't be wrong for it. And if you're thinking to yourself, it ain't even that serious, it ain't even that deep, then they rightfully chose not to waste their energy on you because clearly you don't value it.
God. I couldn't wait for that to be over. I couldn't wait. God. Let me just breathe. I'm Tanya TKO, self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I hope you learn how to love yourself and each other. This program has crashed so many times just trying to get this video done that I'm like, if I don't do this now, I'm not going to do it. So I'm in my workout clothes. Forgive that, but let's talk about this. You know, different vloggers have their different fan base, and different people flock to people that they resonate with. So I can imagine that the people who flock to, Jackson, that they will resonate with this message. And he's so angry for some reason in this message. Like his anger is just like, is profound. It's like dripping through the computer. Breast all shaking in the camera and everything. That was inappropriate of me. But for real though, I want to give a special shout out to Antoine, who sent me Just Hilarious' video, and a special shout out to Rahel, who sent me Derek Jackson's follow up on the video, because last week I did a live video where I was talking about the problem with Black people is that when we become entrepreneurs, we don't reach back and help the people coming up underneath us without wanting to be a succubus to that person coming behind us, without wanting to use them for our own gain, without wanting to use them for dates or sex, without wanting to use them for any number of things, right? And then I get sent this video. God. First of all, Just Hilarious is a comedian, but there is some truth to what it is that she's saying, because I was talking about this the other day. She said friend. She has a friend that she spoke to, and she asked her friend, how did you do it? What did you do? Who did you? Asking her different questions, and the friend is like, oh, it was hard. Oh, this and the other. Oh, Jesus is who I. And then you know, she ends it on the punchline of let her call Jesus. Here comes Derek Jackson talking about if you become a neurosurgeon and somebody comes up to you asking you how you did it. He said it's the exact same thing, that you can help people in need or random folks, a sense of entitlement. This is the thing that really bugs me. Sense of entitlement? This is a friend you're talking about. You damn right your friend is entitled to information from you. You damn right. This is a friend. We're not talking about random people. We're not talking about becoming a neurosurgeon and somebody come up in that hospital and say, how did you become a neurosurgeon? No, we're talking about a friend. And see, this is part of the problem, and this is why Black people stay losing. Let me calm down because I'm angry now. This is why Black people stay losing. And it's like, I can't expect new money people to understand the habits and patterns of people with generational wealth.
Welcome to another episode of Sweats and Suits Podcast. I am the man in the sweat, Seth, and with me is my partner,
AKA the baby daddy with the good hair.
What else?
AKA I'm at home right now for 14 days.
Damn.
Yeah, the vid done got me.
Not the vid, bruh.
The vid.
Vid done got you?
But shout out to my Wanja, because I done got some cold vids.
Ooh, shout out to one J. Just one J. And whenever you hear this, got some cold vids. Whenever you hear this, hashtag
the Bougie Hangout.
Yes, sir. And shout out to Dukes for having the sanitation all through the building. I just want to let y'all know that we are being safe. We are being, look, my nigga got Lysol, the hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, fam. I ain't never felt so safe
Hey, shout out to Everyday Media for the virtual recording capabilities.
On God, yeah, man. We definitely in here. E is recording virtually, and my nigga is safe. You know what I'm saying? He gonna you gotta wipe down your crib too when it's all over too.
No, I've been doing that.
That's on top.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first found out I got the COVID, when they sent the results, I felt like they told me I had an STD.
Damn.
I've never been in that position before, thank God, but that's what I felt like.
Yeah.
Like, when I told everybody, I've been around you, I got the COVID, they were like, ugh. They was kind of looking at me kind of different, man. I felt the way.
Right.
I didn't have any open wounds anywhere. I wasn't bleeding.
Right. As somebody who, was around them, I did my 10-day quarantine as well. I am negative, so my nigga did not pass it along to me or anybody else that I know of.
This is the first major sickness I ever had, bro.
That's crazy.
And I feel bad about it.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. At least you weren't hospitalized. You at the crib. We getting Warzone wins and shit. It's a good time.
I feel like the people that actually has those type of major sicknesses, I'm like, there's nothing to be ashamed of, though. You know, I'm gonna do my part.
Ashamed of, though.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Right.
I'm gonna do my part. You know, I'm gonna stay safe, and I'll be back in the next few days.
For sure. But yeah, man, heal up, E. You know, we glad that, you are in good spirits and are getting back to great health. Man, it's been a hell of a week, though. The support has been amazing.
Definitely, the support has been amazing, and we want to thank you guys for the welcome back comments, for the likes and shares that you have bestowed on us from the YouTube outlets to Spreaker to wherever you can catch our podcast. We definitely appreciate the support and love. And like I said, this is just the beginning, fam. We just get started.
And we know y'all been asking, we do plan on coming back to SoundCloud as well, trying to make that happen. So hopefully in the next couple of episodes, you'll be able to catch us there as well. We definitely are happy to be on YouTube, though. The YouTube is definitely where it's at. Today I dropped a video of another show we doing, just us trying shit that we see out. Me and Courtney, my wife, did the spicy Cheeto, the hot Cheeto mac and cheese, and we tried that. You got to watch it to see how that went. But that's just something that we bringing you. Like I said, even on the video, I told everybody that that's something that we're going to keep doing. Either it could be me by myself. It could be Eric by himself. It could be both of us. It could be Eric and a guest, me and a guest, me, Eric and a guest. It don't, you know what I'm saying? The possibilities are endless when it comes to that. Very excited to keep that going. Happy to be bringing more YouTube content.
And that's the thing about Source of Soup Podcast. Even when the COVID clear up and you want to book us for events, we have versatility and availability. Those are the two abilities you want to have: versatility and availability. Fam.
That's a fact, man.
Tune in, rock with us on this journey of 2021, man.
Yeah, man. So it's safe to say that the switch to Everyday has been nothing but great looks and incredible. So thank Everyday for having us. Besides that, man. Weeks was okay. Weeks was great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just been in the crib, fam. I ain't been, I just been hanging out.
That's a fact. You are the bougie hangout.
Literally.
Life.
Yeah, I can use a haircut, though.
But you, we played the clip after the intro, and that's something that you wanted to talk about, E. So why don't you introduce the topic to the people, man? Let them know.
Yeah, so the clip that y'all heard in the beginning, of the podcast today is a very interesting aspect that I was tagged in on Facebook by one of my homies. Shout out Hollywood Herald. We wanted to have him on this episode to talk about this, but unfortunately he couldn't be here on today. But we still wanted to move forward with this topic because we think it's important that we start having this dialogue in our Black community now, because we feel like there's been certain stigmatisms behind it, and also certain issues behind it that we haven't really got to put in the forefront, got to talk about. So what I would like to do, like I said, just open up the floor and have some dialogue about it, especially if you're here listening to this on Spreaker, YouTube, wherever you are at right now. Just definitely let us know in the comments between the three aspects that you heard in the beginning of the clip. Let us know where you stand with it. Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? Do you have a mixed view of things when it comes to those three views? But just to kind of kick it off, just want to pose a question, Seth. I don't know if Dooch is still in there, even if he want to chime in since he's a Black entrepreneur. But within the black community, when it comes to entrepreneurship, do you think we withhold information because of a competition aspect?
I want to go. I want to start by saying trigger warning, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate as much as I can here.
I want you to play devil's advocate, but also give your honest
my honest opinion. Yes and no. I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of competition. I think it's a lot of just selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily competition. I think it's just, I think we're, even from early days, like, you know, blacks were pit against each other, right? For slave masters' enjoyment. So even taking it back that far, you know, I don't know what it is about us as a community that stops us from maybe withholding information, but it's, I don't know. Yes and no. I can't say for sure yes, because I haven't fully experienced it, but I can't say no either, because there's no denying that it happens. But I don't know if competition is the reason. I really think it's more selfishness and the want to be the man versus worried about competition.
Let me piggyback off you real quick. We're talking about the slave aspect, because as we read and even seen the pictures in the movies, when it comes to, you know, actually owning something or having something for yourself, we actually did have to fight over that shit. And that sometimes could have been a matter of life or death when it comes to the end result of actually the achievement of what you're looking for. And like I said, it's kind of, I don't want to say referencing that, but when people start their businesses and the entrepreneurship, it's a for-profit company. So you're looking to make as much money as possible in order to be successful, to start that trend of generational wealth. So when it comes to that, some people might be reluctant to share certain information on that. And that's the part that we're trying to figure out now, what's stemming on people from sharing the information. Now, just to kind of reference the video, there were 3 aspects of the video, starting with Just Hilarious's aspect when she's approaching one of her friends and talking about, you know, how did you start your business, or how did you start up, or what did you do in order to get your business off the ground? And her friend was just giving her kind of nonchalant answers, like, you know, it's going to take hard work, it's going to take dedication, it's going to take sacrifice, you're going to have some sleepless nights, yada, yada, yada. But what Just Hilarious was looking for was the instant payoff or gratification on strategic, you know, plans on what it actually took. And I don't think when you go to somebody that has a successful business or just starting a business that's just getting off the ground and doing great, you can't go to them and looking for just a short outline on what it took for them to actually get that business off the ground. Now, when it comes to Jackson's aspect, I agree with him to a certain extent, because he said you just can't go to somebody and feel entitled in order to get information, or you just can't expect that type of answer right there and then. And I agree with that to a certain point, because, like you said, it took that particular person to go do a lot of unexpected variables and also some planned things in order to get their business off the ground. So you just can't go to somebody that has a business and expect, you know, to give them that type of game off top. And I think it's the way that you actually approach somebody. So if you go to somebody came to us like, yo, how you start a podcast? I'm like, all right, well, there's a lot of different type of variables that go into that. Like, how serious are you starting a podcast? Like, we're more than willing to give you the game, but we're going to have to sit down and really rap with you about what it takes to start a podcast.
Not really. I mean, no, I tell people the basics. Exactly what I found out. If you got a way to record that shit and put it out.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come up with your own formula. You got to come up with your own format. I can tell you the steps. Start by downloading the Anchor app. That's probably the simplest way to do it from your own phone. Is simple. If you know somebody with recording equipment that knows how to use it, hit them up. Have them record you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I know how to, like, set all that shit up? Hell no. But I'm going to tell you the best ways that you can get started. After that, it's kind of on you. I don't understand what people be wanting. And I think that's part of this. It's like, why do I have to give you game?
Let me ask you this. That way, I don't say draw lines in the sand, but that way I know where you coming from because we didn't talk about this prior to this episode. Mm-hmm. So what are the three aspects that you've seen? What aspect are you leaning towards, or do you have an opinion on either one?
I think mine would be like a mixture of all of them. Like, all right, if you my friend and my homie, I could tell you, like, you probably should have been seeing what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. It ain't no, like, what are you questioning, nigga? You saw me out here. You know, if I'm a music guy and I'm making music, nigga, you know how often I was in the studio. You know the music I was putting out. You know when I told you I was taking these CDs here. You saw when I dropped stuff online. Did you share? Did you help? Okay, so now that I'm on, it's like, damn, hey, put me on too. Were you part of my grind? Mm-hmm. Why? Like, I think there's a certain entitlement in the black community too.
Elaborate on that for me.
Like, that we have to support each other because we black.
Oh, that's good. That's good right there.
I don't have to support shit because of your skin tone. But if you do good work and you just so happen to be my skin tone, yes, you might get you'll get the nod before somebody else. But I'm not finna take a L on what I want done to support you because you black. That's not gonna happen. And that, I think, like I said, I feel like all three kind of covered and said the same thing. Like, oh, you know, we should be able to put each other on. Yeah, we should, fam. But at the same time, I can only do so much for you. Mm-hmm. I can't help you with your dream when I'm not even done with mine. Mm-hmm. How can I give you all the game or be there for you 24/7 when my craft is requires my time?
We still learning.
When I'm still learning. Mm-hmm. You know what I can tell you to do? Hey, all right, you want to learn? I got this session coming up. Why don't you pull up and just listen? You want to see what podcasting is about? Pull up, come sit with us. I've offered that to anybody who's asked me about podcasting. I swear to God. You can ask anybody out here who has asked me about podcasting. I have invited them to a studio session. I said, we record this day. Hit me up when you can come or you want to. It's on you after that. I'm not finna chase you down to teach you. Mm-hmm. I'm not finna chase you down to get, like, you know what I'm saying, or give you the opportunity to see. It's not my job. You're asking me. I think that we, as a black people, we can do better to help each other out. Obviously, it's too much bullshit going on, and people don't understand what good competition is. Good competition is motivating.
Right.
Good competition is, hey, I see you did 20. I'm about to do 30. Oh, you gonna do 30? I'm gonna go 35. But you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna shit on you. I'm not gonna shit on your 20. I'm not gonna try to kick you down from getting your 20.
But even in that particular aspect of looking at it like that, within that realm, what people don't realize is you're steadily building each other up and pushing each other to go forward.
Exactly.
And to better yourself.
Exactly.
But like I said, with today's social media climate and the way we actually look at things, people are always looking for the negative and want to talk about and quote unquote spill the tea about it. So the aspect that I think was kind of being misconstrued about everything is you see my business being successful, right? So you want to know what it takes to get in that particular industry and have the same type of successful business. But what people don't realize, you just seeing the payoff of it and how I'm being successful. But in all reality, what I'm doing is not really your passion or what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can see I'm monetizing it and making money from it. But little do you know, this is my passion and this is my calling on what I want to do. So forgive me if you approach me and you want to know how I ended up starting this particular business and laying for myself. And I'm kind of reluctant to give you the game because I want to know how serious you are as far as what I'm particularly doing. Now, when it comes to just starting a business, period, if you just want to know what it takes to start the business or start something of your own, I'm more than willing to give you that game.
Yeah, because it's not, but please don't take me like giving you the basics as me trying to hold you down. I'm not trying to hold you down. You just got to find what works for you. What worked for me may not work for you.
But this is what I'm saying, though. And I agree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying, within the first 2 videos, Just Hilarious's approach was, give me the game of what you're doing specifically in your lane so I can do the same thing. But in all reality, you don't want to do the same thing. You just want to have a business and make money. So if that's when you strip everything down, if that's what you want to do, fine. Let's work on your dream and your particular aspect and find out what you want to do specifically, not specifically, but specifically, or what you want to do in order to make your dreams happen. Now, I kind of agree with the last chick, because she was critiquing Jackson, but I think she was coming at Jackson a little harshly.
Well, niggas just don't like Jackson either. Like, let's remember that niggas do not like Derrick Jackson for shit.
I don't have any quarries with him because I only seen a couple of his videos.
Yeah,
I've never really had nothing bad to say
I ain't
about
gonna
him.
cap. He a little irritating, but you know.
But from the angle that she came, if you decide to watch the whole video, we have it in the links in the comments below. She came at him a little unfairly, I would say, because she was coming at him saying he was all angry and. No, I don't think he was coming from that aspect. I think he was coming from the aspect from what I'm saying now. If you just want to learn how to invest in your dream, then cool. But if you want to talk about what I'm doing and when I'm being successful, I'm going to question, are you really serious about it? Then that way I know how to go about gauging my answers and responses in order to help you.
That's fair. I mean, but I think that should be anybody. Here's one thing that I want everybody out there to understand, and I need everybody to listen up. If you're going to that person that you feel is successful and has, and you're trying to get all the game you can, I want you to remember one thing they can teach you: opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot teach you opportunity. You can't learn situations. They can't put you in, like, if they were just so happen to be in a room with the right person at the right time, they can't teach you that. They can tell you that it takes relationships, but they can't teach you what rooms to go in. They can't teach you to grind and end up here. They can't teach you that. Only thing they can do is tell you, like, what they did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell anybody how to start a podcast. If you would like to start a podcast out there and you're listening, call me. I'll tell you how to start it. Can I tell you what we've done to get in the rooms that we have been? Nah. Can I tell you? I can tell you all about doing events. I can tell you all about setting up, live shows. I can tell you all of that. It's very easy to tell you. But most of that is relationships. And that's some shit I can't teach you. I can't teach you how to meet people. I can tell you that you need to be open to meeting people and open to going to these events, but I'm not finna walk you in and hold your hand. Why should I'm gonna tell you everything that I can tell you, but at the end of the day, you have to walk your own path. Nobody owes you shit in this fucking world, information-wise. And we're in the age of information. What the fuck?
Now, let me stop you right there because I kind of want to piggyback and get your thoughts on this. Because what the last lady was talking about is Just Hilarious was talking about a friend asking about the information, right? Okay. So do you think if that particular friend, being your friend, entitled to certain information?
You're going to always look out for your friend a little harder, but you will also know your friend more than just a random.
Mm-hmm.
So if me and you are best friends of 20 plus years,
correct?
Right? You can ask me something, but you'll also probably already know what I've done. Unless it's a world that you're not like if you come and ask me something about youth football, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not in that world right now, but you know football.
Right.
Right. That's half the battle, right?
Right.
You know that when you talk to me, I'm at practice a lot with Cam, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've talked to me and I've been going out of town with Cam, right?
Right.
So you as my best friend, your questions are going to come from a different place versus somebody who doesn't know me at all and just sees that I'm a coach online. Okay? So I expect certain questions from a person that doesn't know me. From somebody like you, hey bro, you know how much I be at practice? You know what it take? The conversation is different. So as a friend, I'm going to want to help you out the most I can. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I'm still not going to hold your hand. I can't. I can only tell you, I might be able to tell you more because of the people you know that I know. So whereas some people that are asking me from the outside, I have to explain to them, oh, a buddy of mine that went here, versus when I could tell you, oh yeah, go talk to Ben, bro. That's how I ended up getting in that situation. So holla at him. All right, cool. Somebody else, I got to say, hey man, the owner of Poorman's, his name is Ben. You're going to have to try to catch up with him. For one, I don't know you. I'm not finna possibly ruin my name by linking y'all. I trust you. It's a different level of trust. So yes, with your friends are going to have probably a lot better in. One, you know your friends. Two, if it's your guy and you feel like you can just introduce them, bet. But when it comes to a stranger, what if I introduce them to somebody and they end up like robbing them or fucking them over or something like that? Then now my name is soiled on somebody I didn't even know. Mm-hmm. So yes, your friend does have a certain advantage because you might be more likely to, instead of just telling them who it is, with your friend, you might walk them into the room.
Okay.
When it comes to information, with somebody, you might tell them, go to this website, but I might tell you to pull up on me and let me show you. I don't know them. So yes, as a friend, you might get more perks, but it's still, at the end of the day, you still got to walk your own path, bro. And it has nothing to do with me not wanting you to be successful. Because, okay, if you need me for something, call me. I'll let you know if I can do it. I'll make it happen. Mm-hmm. That stranger might not be able to call me like that. I'm going to have to see the work first.
Okay. So let me elaborate on this point. Then I want to move to, I want to look at it from a different aspect. So, shout out to Foresight Building Inspection. Shout out to Rick. Because Rick approached me on some real estate game, right? Yeah. And him being my homie, and we're just talking about approach. Now, I ain't gonna say I never approached him about it, but I did express interest about me and my brother, starting our own investment group, right? And by him being my homie, he just started putting me on game on how to go about doing it. So he actually had me pull up to the crib. We sat down and talked about it. He drew me out to certain aspects and specifics on what I need in order to get started, in order to do so, which I thought was very dope because he didn't have to go about doing that. But since he's been in the real estate game for so long and actually has a wealth of knowledge, he probably forgot about more shit than he can teach me than I'll ever know. But just for him to take out the time, and he's seen how serious I was about doing it, took time out of his schedule to actually sit down and teach me the game. Now, I do still have the blueprint. I'm just not in a position to proceed to move forward with it. But I can say I do have the blueprints. Now it's just on me to act on it. But that's what is kind of bringing me, trying to tie it all in together on the approach, on when you approach someone, on how serious you are about your passion or what you want to start doing. Because if you just go to somebody all nonchalant, like, yo, teach me how you do that. I'm like, what you mean how I do that? You know what I'm saying? So right. I believe where the misconceptions is coming from and what people got to decipher from the two is, if you just go to somebody and say how you do that and they just kind of brush you off and give you some nonchalant things, don't take that as disrespect or you dissing them. Because they didn't give you what you was looking for. I mean, look how you approach them with what you're trying to do. So I believe if you come with a more purposeful and intentional aspect and explaining yourself on why you want to do this or why you want to receive from information from somebody, I believe they'll be more susceptible to giving you that and helping you out.
Yeah. Now
let's talk about the aspect of what we just said, from the people that looks in the lenses of, they dissing, they hating, we holding black people down. What you got to say about them type of people?
The people that do actually hate and hold you down?
Yeah, the people that don't want to give information, the people that don't want to help out, that's from that lens.
That's your prerogative. But just remember, you did that. Have that same energy. Because if I figure this out, I don't want no phone calls. Like, don't ask me for shit. Because now you see that I'm on. Now you want to be on dick. I'm cool.
All right, let me stop you right there before you go into it. So from a business aspect, let's just say I didn't want to give you the game, but in certain lessons or aspects, I wanted you to go through the same aspect that I went through.
Tell me.
Not get too much. But if I'm gonna tell you that, is that really gonna push you to grind hard and get where I'm at?
It might. But I want you to be that honest with me. Don't just shit on me, and then because it's not gonna look good. Because then when I'm up, like, you know what I'm saying, you shot on me all this time, but now you see me walk into that room and you standing there talking about, yeah, I knew you'd make it. Hey, don't. Who are you?
Oh shit.
Who are you?
You come from.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't have. Like, why? Don't clap for me now. I'm good on you. Like, I'm straight. Like, ain't this? We not friends. We're not associates. Because even if you had just kept it a buck and said, "Listen, bro, this is a hard game. I don't really have a lot of gems I can drop you. All I can say is if you figure it out, I'm here as soon as you come out that tunnel." I would rather you tell me that.
That's not coming from the same. Because that's still being nice and cordial, but I'm coming from like, yo, I want you to get out there and just do it. I can't teach you shit. Like, just go get it, figure it out. But the way you came, I'm more receiving to that type of energy. But
that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. I can handle somebody talking to me like that versus a nigga trying to say, versus somebody just shitting on me. Because if you shit on me, when I get back, it's boo-boo time, baby. Take some of this shit with you.
So you saying even from that happening, you still want to try to do business with that person?
If it makes sense. But that's what it's going to be, though. Just business. Like, we're not friends. We're not associates. But if I see an opportunity, I'm coming at you not as friends, you know, not as somebody who helped me out where this going to be a loving, fun relationship. Nah. Hey, look, bro, you got what I need. How can we make this work?
So what if they try to approach you since you made it now? They try to approach you from a mentor.
I'm good. You're not mentoring shit. There's no mentors. I don't need you as a mentor. I'd rather go to somebody who I fucked with. Because now I'm going to treat you the same way you treated me in a sense.
But if they still got more information that can still help you with and further your career, why not?
I got here so far without them. Y'all shat on me before. Why you want to help me now?
You know who you sound like right now?
Who?
You sound like Will Smith in that episode about his daddy.
Hey, I got good business deals without him. I walked into them rooms without him. I bought my first suitcase without him. And I did damn good. To hell with him! And
hey, dude, insert that for me. Insert the hell with him for me.
The hell with him! Hey, dude.
That's what you sounded like.
Dude. I don't know where that nigga is, but at 29 minutes and 56 seconds.
Yeah, we need an insert. We need an insert right
Hold
there.
on, let me write that down. You know what I'm saying? We're going to write down notes. I'm writing down notes on my everyday kick, man. You know what I'm saying? 29:40. Nah, but bro, there's no. To sum it up, bro, I don't have to support you because you black. I don't have to support you because you think I should. If you do good work, let it pay off. You feel me? Like, let your work show. Like, just let your work show. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't gonna be your friend in this shit. Everybody not gonna be your homie. Even your homies might not treat you the way you expect them to treat you when it comes to certain shit. But you need to know.
Let's touch on that a little bit real quick, because the lady in the last section of the video was talking about like new money versus generational wealth, and how like certain friends is going to start treating you different, or you're going to start treating friends different. Now, my thing about that is, because hard work always beat out talent, and
hard work beat out talent when talent don't work hard.
There you go. I was trying to say that.
Yeah, because nigga, if I'm better than you, I'm just better than you because I work. Continue. My fault.
But what I was, appreciate you clearing that up for me, because I was trying to find the words for it. I got a little tongue tied.
It's all good.
But
you got COVID.
That's fair as a bitch. But from that aspect, when I think about that, and when you're steady growing and putting time in to better yourself, certain friends might not be there with you. You know, everybody can't make the journey.
That's
now,
fair.
from that lens, though, that might be a reason why some people don't go as hard as pursue them dreams, because they don't want to feel like they're leaving somebody behind, or being talked about that, like, you know, he different now, you know, this, that, and that. You damn right I'm different, because I done put in the work, time, and investments within myself in order to be different, in order to make a better surrounding for me, for myself and my family. So would you as a friend looking at the other person being successful, can you really be mad at that you got left behind?
You talking about as the friend who's not successful?
Let's look at it from the friend of not being successful, then we're gonna look at the friend being successful.
For the friend that's being successful, if you feel like that's tough, because I'm a loyal nigga, right? I'm loyal to the soil. And I guess it just depends. Like, if you've endangered something, if you've put something at risk, I have no choice but to cut you off. Or distance myself. Not even cut you off. But if I feel like you're a risk, you got to take that step. If I feel like you're just, a lot of people have this, you're not making me better, I don't need you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really, like, just be you. Like, if you've always been you and you're consistent, as long as you're not dragging me down, I'm fine. I need to make myself better. If I can't learn to make myself better, then there's not much anybody else can do. But I do think if that person is a risk and you see them as a risk, you have to distance yourself. You don't have to stop being their friend, but maybe certain events they don't get invited to.
Mm-hmm.
They can't ride with you. If they make it there, but at the end of the day, you just got to. Self-preservation is something that I feel like a lot of people forget when it comes to being loyal. And that's where the term loyal to a fault comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be there for people. You want to show love to that person you grew up with, but if that person is constantly getting you into shit, and it's best that you step away, then take what's best. Now, as far as the person who's excelling, or is that person who's starting to get distance from, and you feeling the way, you need to start looking in the mirror, fam. Why is this person treating me like this? Now some people could just be dicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they say money bring out who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
So if that motherfucker getting money and all of a sudden he's an asshole and them calls ain't returning and he don't need you to, like, you know what I'm saying? You realize what you were for him and now he's done with you because he's moved on to other people, then that wasn't your friend in the first place. And maybe it's best that they distance themselves and you need to figure out what you need to do for yourself or look in the mirror and find out either what was I doing wrong or was, that there's also such thing as being too loyal as a follower too.
Mm-hmm.
If you the friend that's, done took the charge, done, when the fight was on, they in the car with you, but they shooting first, and this ain't even they beef. But now that person that you did all that for is acting a little different. It's like, damn, was I too loyal to a fault?
So let me ask you this. So as the person that's excelling, I'm pretty sure you think it's important to have a team around you, right? So would you feel bad that you're not putting other people in position, like the friends we're talking about, in order to be successful and bring them along with you?
Not if that ain't what they do. I'm not finna make one of my niggas like my accountant if they can't even do math. I'm not finna make the scariest nigga in my clique security.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna make the rudest motherfucker my PR person. If I kick it with a group of assholes, can't none of them be PR. I kick it with you get what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna get myself a team that knows what they're doing, that I can fuck with on a cool level too, versus just putting my friends in place because they my friends. Now, if they have some knowledge of it, like I got friends that are, we got plenty of friends that do physical training. Mm-hmm. Yes, I would have them training me and being in the gym with me. Of course, that's what their expertise is. I have a friend who's a cop. When that nigga's ready to retire, hey, I need security. He knows this shit. You know what I'm saying? Got friends who are are just friends and are good people. Hey man, I'm gonna need some stuff done on some groundwork. I might need you to run to the store, pick up some stuff. I'll pay you handsomely. Like, I don't want you to feel like I'm sunning you or making you a runner, but I'm also just trying to keep some money in your pocket for a low maintenance job. I just need you to run here. Like, if I need something for the wife while I'm out of town, can you handle that? The kids need to get taken here. Can you handle that while I'm gone? Because I got to go on the road. Now, if you feel like that's making you a runner and that's beneath you, I apologize, but I can't put you nowhere else. You can't be my agent.
All right, let me
never manage no motherfucking body.
Let me interject right there, because that's the type of cancer. I don't think you can. I don't want to say cancer, but that's not the type of thing you would at least want to try to. Even though that you trust somebody like that, like your friend to do that for you, I don't think they will be receptive for that, because, like you said, they'll be feeling like they being son, or this nigga different. He got me fucked up. He think I'm Memphis Bleak.
No, hold on. So time out. Is that how you would feel if I made it and I needed you to do some stuff for me at the crib?
I wouldn't feel like that, but I know I can do a lot more, is what I'm saying.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if I don't need you for a lot more right now, if that's my biggest need, that's the most important shit. If you ask me, I'm trusting you to take care of the shit that I would normally have to take care of if I was home. See how fucked up people look at shit? Talking about a runner getting sunned, getting Memphis bleaked. I'm asking you to do shit for my family because I trust you. You've been around my family. I'm trusting you with the most important shit. My kids got to get picked up from school. I can't do it. The wife is busy, or I got the vehicle. Can you handle that for me? I'm paying you. You getting paid like a rich nigga. But if your pride can't, nigga, ain't not now one of my friends. If any one of my friends made it, bro, and they asked me to do shit like that because that's what they trusted me to handle that, I'm going. Not even on no, this the way I get my money, but just that's my nigga. I've been calling you family and brother for I don't know how long. But now, when I need you to do some possible brother shit, whether it be little brother or big brother shit, you too good? That's beneath you? But if I ask you to do that shit tomorrow, you the first nigga picking my kids up. But now that that's kind of your job, under this umbrella, you would rather get rained on. That's stupid. And that's the mentality that's fucked up. It ain't me asking you to do it. It's you thinking that that's beneath you. You know how rich fucking these white nannies are? And husbands ain't working because they take care of this little spoiled rich ass baby?
But look, so look what you just said. It's from a nanny, from what they do. They do that as a nanny, and a husband. That's the ties that they have to that family. You ask somebody, that's not in those positions or roles to do that?
Because you're my friend, and I would rather not hire a stranger. If you would do it for me when we broke, why won't you do it for me when we up?
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Like,
But
what?
I wouldn't say that. I'm looking at it from an aspect, especially if if you got like a self-worth and you know your talents on what you can contribute to what your dream is and what you actually got going on. Why wouldn't you want me to help in that particular aspect when I could help you that way?
Because if I felt like that when it gets to that point, cool. But again, I'm not forcing nobody to take that role. If you don't want to be paid for that, then by all means, my nigga, I'm sorry that you feel disrespected by me asking you to do that. I meant no disrespect. But right now, where you feel like your talent is in it, I can't hire you for that role right now. Something may be in place that's already taken care of. My nigga, if you get some sort of certifications behind your name, I can justify it more. And I can get us both paid in a bigger realm. But right now, my nigga, I need you to handle some stuff at the house for me while I go. And if that's too much if I'm asking you too much, cool. I know where we stand, and I apologize for disrespecting you. But if I've been asking you to pick up my kids from school for half the time they've been in school and you've done it just fine, I don't see why it's a big deal now. Oh, because I'm a celebrity or I'm making all this money now. What?
No, so let's just say they've been doing that for you, like been handling that part. Like I said, it wouldn't be an issue as far as like continuing to do that and still getting compensated for it. But let's just say somebody's taking time building their stuff up, and they've got to put it on hold because you asking them to.
They don't have to
do that.
They don't have to put nothing on hold. Hey, bro, listen. And what I'm asking you to do might take 12 hours a week. You see what I'm saying? I'm asking you to do little shit. Hey, man, Courtney just called me, bro. Something happened. Can you go take care of this, man? Because I'm not there. I got you, bro. I need you to be on call. Hey, bro, Courtney got, like, you know what I'm saying? She picking up the kids this week, but on this day, somebody got an appointment. Can you handle taking them to the crib with you for a little while? And then she'll come get them after? Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, I'm going to make sure that you getting paid weekly just for me to be able to call you and ask you for this shit. You're still able to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, fuck. The driveway at the crib just got snowed in real heavy. I'm trying to call some people over, but look, I'll throw an extra $200 at you to take care of it. But I could pay this nigga $50 to go do it, but you my nigga, and I got the money, so hey, you can make this quick $200 just to sweep that out for me. You know, if I'm bogus for coming at you like that, my bad. I'll just call the nigga for $50. But I'm not home, and I trust you, and I want to give you some extra bread because maybe you are trying to get this dream cracking. So that extra $1,500 a week probably ain't looking that bad to be a quote unquote nanny when you ain't even doing shit for 7 hours of work for that week. Oh, I picked up Cam from practice and took him to practice and took him home. Picked up Cam from practice and took him home. Damn, Keelan had an appointment, so I stayed with Kason for a little while.
So, would you really, let me ask you this. So, would you really question how much of a friend they are if you got to pay them for something they should be willing to do for free?
I wouldn't question them. I wouldn't question shit. Like, my thing is, if they don't want to do it, they don't have to. I know that now. Cool. I know where we stand. Bet. You don't feel like that's your responsibility? Respect it. I misjudged where our relationship was. You still my nigga.
I think that's going to change the dynamic of everything.
I don't think so. I mean, it depends. Because if I'm doing that, because then that's me, like, expecting favors. I can pay somebody else to do this shit. We're talking about putting your friends and team on, though, right? We're talking about putting the people around you on, right? This is my way to put you on. If you deny that, cool. I can't really do nothing else with you, P.
So that does change the dynamic then. No,
because we still gonna talk. You still my nigga. Right? You still my friend. I just know not to ask you for that. I can't. unless I really need it as a favor and not as a job. Mm-hmm. Some people are more willing to do it as a favor than they are a job. Hey, bro, don't pay me for that because I ain't no nanny, nigga. You know, if you need it, I got you. Cool.
Right, but as your friend, though, if I'm willing to do that for free, I shouldn't expect to be compensated for it, but nor should I expect a favor in return, because at that point, you keep a score.
You don't have to expect it, but as a nigga who's on, and I'm your guy, and I know what you going through, right? I should, it should go both ways.
But you shouldn't expect anything back for it, is what I'm saying.
Even if you don't expect nothing back for it, I'm going to make sure I take care of you.
And maybe that's just me.
Yeah, but that's how me and you have always been. But it's always also have been, if I got it, you got it, right? Mm-hmm. So if I got it and I'm looking for a way to give you some money anyway because you ain't going to accept it. Hey, bro, can you go do this for Courtney real quick? Yeah, bro, I got you. As your nigga, I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. But then you check your account and I done put a couple of racks in there. Bro, what you do that for? Hey, bro, because, you know, you looked out, bro. Thanks. Bro, you ain't had to do all that. I'm going to send it back. No, don't send it back, bro. That's for you. You got some shit going on. Just look at it as me looking out, too. You looked out for me. And this is the way I can look out back right now because I got it. Mm-hmm. What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but I know, because that's the dynamics of our relationship. But
every relationship is different.
Right. So that's why I'm just speaking from, well, I'm done speaking from kind of what you're saying, playing devil advocate. Let's just say, like you said, just nigga, you do that for a nigga, and nigga expecting some type of favor in return for the actions that he done in order to help you out and support you. Would you really consider that the same type of friend? Or, like I said, because I hate niggas that keep score. And what I mean by keeping score is, like I said,
like remember that one time?
You remember that one time I did that? I ain't say nothing then about it. Like, fam, I hate scorekeeping ass niggas, bro.
Right. I mean,
and if you a scorekeeper, bro, I'm really questioning them friendships. Like,
hey, bro, there's only one time the niggas keep score for real. Hey, bro, remember when I sat with that bitch for you?
I mean, that type of shit, cool.
No, that's the only time I feel like scoring is okay.
I'm talking about some shit that matters.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about there's only one time the niggas for real keep score. Hey, bro, I sat there with that bitch who was mean and nasty and ugly all night. Like, she was cute, but her attitude was just ugly, bro. You had me sit through that demon, bro. You owe me. That's when niggas say that. But I don't think I've ever had it where it was a nigga like, hey, man, you know, remember when I looked out for you that 15 times?
Yeah, bro, that type of shit. Like, we'll get your kids, I loaned you X amount of dollars, yada, yada. I'm like, fam, you weren't really my friend to begin with, then, if you keep the score like that, P.
I mean, I think in my head, I don't do it in a sense of them paying me. I think I do it in the sense of me paying them, though. Like, I feel bad when I can't help. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like I start to think about the stuff that, like, you know, friends have done for me or whatever, and they be like, damn, bro, I'm going to try to make it happen because it's you. You know what I'm saying? If you've looked out unconsciously, you know, there's a bad feeling when you can't do the same. You know, you feel bad. And it's not on the scorekeeping shit because I know you're not keeping score, but it's like, damn, I want to make sure that, you know, I hope to be as readily available as you are. Mm-hmm. I hope to be. I want to be that for you too because you unconditionally show me love. Thank you. So when it comes to you, I want to be able to come back and be like, yeah, I got you. Peep this. Here it is. Bam.
Hey, let's put a pin in this so we can take a quick commercial break and pay some bills. But when we come back, if you can, let's go live and let's talk about this.
We can't go live because the people can't hear you.
Oh, well, that's still cool because you can go in. I can just read the comments or something like that. And I just want to talk to the people about scorekeeping ass friends, even though we kind of went off topic a little bit, but still got a little tight about that. So I want to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. We could try to go live, or why don't we take?
Let's see if we can go live. Let's take a commercial. See if we can go live.
Let's take a break.
We'll come back.
All right, dude. What it do, Juan J? Yeah, okay.
Hey, tell Wanja to check out when the episode dropped the first couple minutes.
All right, Wanja, you definitely got your flowers this episode, bro. Niggas tired when they supposed to be working from home. Don't worry about all of that. Okay, brother to the night. All right. Brother to the night out here worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, so E, what you want to talk to the people in the live about, P? What's up, man?
As you been rocking with us through this particular episode about Black entrepreneurship, we came to the point where we're talking to people. Just pose a question to people. When you gain certain success and status, are you okay with certain friends being left behind if they can't join the journey with you? And we also want to know, like, if it comes to you needing certain things to be done from your friends that are back home that decide to stick around, how do you feel about the friends that keep score? And what do we mean about friends that keep score or scorekeeping as friends? Is they do certain things for you in return for something back. So meaning, let's just say, I do something, or Seth do something for me, then I come back with him like, yo, remember that time you did? Man, I wouldn't have did that for you. I wouldn't do you like that, so I need you to do it. You know what I'm saying? They recall certain things that you did for them that you looking for something in return.
Yeah, the tit for tat friends.
Yeah. So would you really question them being a friend?
Yeah,
if they keep cool.
Of course, I think you start to see where that means your friendship is act based.
You said act based?
Act based. Like based on your actions is how we're friends. You feel me? You've done something for me, you're beneficial to me, so we're friends. When you no longer are beneficial to me, we're not friends.
I don't think we're friends at all if it comes to that.
I agree. I mean, not real friends anyway, but I mean, you know, some friendships are based on that. Some friendships are based on, they said they can't hear shit Eric saying. I can hear Eric just fine. You can't hear him. Can you not hear him because his mouth is muffled by the mask? Or you can't hear him because it's just not playing his voice?
I was trying to stay safe. No COVID.
Hold on, we double checking. Damn, Eric J in here on bullshit already.
Who that?
What he say?
He said the number one is here. That's crazy. It was low. They said it was low, E.
Oh, okay.
You turned it up? You turned my nigga up? Okay. Dooch over here turning my nigga up. They said dude, they said they can't hear number 2 at all. That's crazy, bro.
That's wild. Tell Eric if you get a mic, we can hear him.
Man. They said because it's connected to the headphones.
Hey, dudes, new shirt coming out now. Eric 1.0 is here.
The real Eric is every day now.
The real Eric is here. The real Eric is here.
The real Eric is every day now? Damn. That's the new shirt that's coming out. The real Eric is here.
Real Erics don't need letters after their name.
Wow, real Erics don't need letters after their name. That's crazy.
It's all love. It's all love. I don't want no smoke.
Just to keep talking though, like just to talk through it. I guess, like friendships, you know, real friendships are not. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like when somebody is your genuine friend, like you know, it may be a season where it's just on you to hold that friend up. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it. Somebody is. They said the nigga dude's got a texturizer. Like, it may be a season. The white man trying to mute the black folk. It's just on you to hold that friend up. You know what I'm saying? That's that's what time. Because you can't do it. They said the nigga dude's got a texturizer.
No, I said no. That's natural juices and berries, man.
The white man trying to mute the black folk. You know what I'm saying? That's what time it is. Eric, say
Yeah,
something.
Where's it coming from?
Can y'all hear Eric now?
Can y'all hear me?
He said that's natural juices and berries.
Testing 2, 3. Eric.
Say something.
Eric, say
Eric.
Can y'all hear Eric
I
now?
can hear me on that. On the feedback, on the reverb.
Oh, good now. Okay. So
Testing 2, 3. Eric.
okay, we good. They said they can hear you now.
I
I think
can
there.
hear me on that on the feedback on the
Yeah,
reverb.
yeah. I think there are seasons, but now I'm getting
All good.
now. Okay. So, okay, we good. They said they can hear you now. I think there. It's weird.
There.
Okay. Yeah. You back?
Here.
Okay. So what I was saying was, like, even in certain friendships, bro, there are gonna be seasons where somebody got to hold you down a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bruh, hard on my luck, or, you know, car broke down, whatever. So I may be having to give some rides during this season. You know what I'm saying? To look out for that friend. But that don't mean that, you know, when they come back around, I have to expect anything. You feel what I'm saying? If I got to hold you down during that time, I just got to hold you down. You my friend. And maybe you're just never able in position to hold me down, but that doesn't change the fact that I shouldn't do it for you. That don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel like I should always, if we friends, I'm going to look out when I can, how I can, without expectation from you.
But so I'm not questioning that part. My point I'm questioning is, are you considering the person a friend if they're looking for something in return?
Nah, I don't think that they would be a friend. They would be more like an associate.
Okay.
Because your relationship then is a business. Like, this is a business. This ain't a relationship. This is a business. I do something for you. You do something for me. We're business partners. We're associates. We're not friends.
So speaking from that aspect to your point that you made earlier in the episode, let's just say we go ahead and take off. Are you still going to trust somebody with the same duties that you would ask from a friend, as far as like looking out for your family and doing some things around the house when you're away? Would you still entrust that person as the associate to still take care of those same duties for a nominal fee?
No, because I wouldn't ask that person. That's not a friend. I'm gonna go to the nigga that's my friend.
But you said you're looking at it as a business. So if they're able to take care of business and you're able to compensate them for it, you still wouldn't.
I still would rather look out for somebody that's been a real friend before I would look out for an associate. Now, if that real friend doesn't want to do it, then yeah, I could. That could be that. You feel what I'm saying? That could definitely be that. But when it comes to my friend, me asking my friend to do that would be based on the fact that, man, I really just want to keep my friend around and have him put some money in his pocket. I'd rather still look out for my friend over an associate. And shout out to Brother to the Night. He said friends aren't transactional. It's not transaction based. And that's such a real statement. If you my friend, you my friend. Like, we built a bond over whatever the fuck we built. But if you somebody that's trying to befriend me for personal gain or it's transactional, then nah, you're not my friend. You looking for a come up. You're not my nigga.
Which I would agree with. So that brings me to the point where certain success and growth, just growth, period. Just growing up and, like you said, investing in yourself and not even being successful, just being a better you. You see the certain way that you actually start to move in like different ways. Like you notice, like you know somebody gonna get left behind.
Yeah, everybody can't go. Some people gonna have to catch, some people gonna have to catch me when they catch me.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
It is a tough pill to swallow.
For the person that's growing and the person that's being left behind.
It is. But at the same time, in order, like, you know what they say, man, like, you can't please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. You can't do that shit. So in that sense, somebody gonna be upset, and that's fine. But for personal growth, everybody can't go, bro. You know what? I got room for 3 niggas on my payroll, and I got 20 friends. What you want me to do? I'm taking my top 3 or higher, or the 3 that makes the most sense. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, cool. We get on podcasting real good, right? Mm-hmm. We got to start looking at our friend, like, who makes the most sense to take with us? This person is established, he's doing his thing. This person is established, they're doing their thing. Who could benefit the most from us right now? On an everyday.
Not even from us. How can we benefit from them too?
Yeah, and also what can they do for us, and what can we do for them that makes the most sense? I'm not finna bring a nigga who does something completely opposite. Cool. You know what? When we get the financial part, that's when we can kick back and help you. But right now, we can only, pay the people that we taking with us right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this person come with us because it makes sense. This person come with us because it makes sense, and we make sense for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got a barber that's your favorite barber. All right, well, we going on the road, man. We going to need haircuts. Mm-hmm. There's somebody, or you know what I'm saying, you got somebody in mind. All right, let's see if they want to take this bread and take this trip. Okay, cool. You got a friend that's a chef. Well, shit, man, it's going to be a lot of long nights, bro. Are we going to have time for that person to cook us food, or are we just going to be eating on the road? Let's try to figure that out. Does it make sense to take your friend that's a chef? Does it make sense to take your friend that's has done armed security? He makes more sense right now. Hey, bro, we need you on the road. You got your CCW. You got your, your former officer or whatever. We need security. They told us that we got to provide it for ourselves. We can't be walking around carrying that thing on our hip right now. We need somebody that's certified.
I keep that
file on me, but I'd rather have somebody who's certified. Like, it just has to make sense, fam. And if those friends don't understand that it just makes more sense for certain people to go, then they're not your friends either. Mm-hmm. I take the friend that's good to travel with, and that's really a friend, period. She's choosing that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just makes more sense. Take the friend that ain't got no kids or no responsibilities. Hey, bro, we just really need somebody around us that ain't married and kids. So it makes sense for us to take you. Come on, bro. Like, that don't mean that he's a better friend than anybody else, but it just makes the most sense. Mm-hmm. Everybody ain't like, and this is all hypothetical, but at the end of the day, everybody can't go. We're talking about right now. What up, Vanessa? We're talking about like friendships and just like growth, success, and the friends. Like, initially we were talking about transactional friends that are like friends based on what I did for you, or, hey, remember when I did this, you owe me, like, you owe me friend. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the only time the you owe me can be used in the fellas is when you done took one for the team. Okay? If you took one for the team, and niggas know what that means, and you ladies should know, unless you were the team that they took it for. That's the only time I can accept a nigga saying, hey, remember when I sat with...
Hey,
remember when I stepped in? Remember when I stepped up for you? When I had to sit with old girl? I need that back. Still in there? Nah, Deuce ain't in here no more, yeah.
Hey, another shirt I did for the ladies. I was the team.
I was the team. I was
for the guys. I used to be the hoes.
I used to be the hoes. I took one for the team. Like, that's the only time I ever want to hear a nigga say, "Hey, bro, you owe me." You right. Mm-hmm. You right. You did that. You did that little.
So that's the only time we would allow scorekeeping.
Yeah, you took that task on for me, player. I got you. I need to sit here and just enjoy this time. I need to shut the fuck up and enjoy this. Got you. Say less. That's when you can use that. I don't want to hear that shit no other time. No other time, like, I'm not going to keep a score.
So in retrospect, I'm only going to ask you this question because I found myself doing it before. Mm-hmm. So were you ever scared of growing knowing that you will have to leave somebody behind, but like some people that you really have tight knit ties with. So have you ever stopped your growth knowing you still probably want to keep those friendships?
No. I haven't had to cut off too many people that were really friends. I mean, most of the time shit naturally happens. Like we've all lost friends naturally where, you know, shit, I had some best friends in middle school that, you know, are still my best friend. Like, you know, we're still best friends to me, but we go to different high schools now. Like, we don't see each other all the time. The relationship changes. They meet new people. I meet new people. I think it's more of a natural thing. So I don't think there's ever had to been a hard cutoff. There's had to be one before. And that was, the situation at the crib.
Okay.
I think you was there. I think you was there today at the party.
Yeah.
Gun went off. I just couldn't rock with that person no more. Like you put a lot of shit at risk. You put a lot of shit in danger. I have to grow from that, bro. That's not okay. So I've had to cut that person off. Like, you know, there've had to be some cutoffs, but like, you know, but like one. But for the most part, a lot of that shit happened naturally. Like I said, some people are seasonal. It just ain't your season.
And like I said, I felt that way because the reason why I asked that question, I said, because I've been in that certain situation where I can see myself growing and going off into different ventures and knowing like a lot of people ain't gonna make it, but like these been my niggas, right?
Yeah.
They'll give straight off the bat.
But it's just not they're not fitting of where you're going.
Right, but at the same time, I think it's disrespectful and selfish on my part to not want to grow and try to at least ascertain those particular such as dreams or goals, knowing that they can't come with.
Yeah, it's selfish.
And I don't want to think. I don't want to be viewed as like. It's kind of hard to put in words. I don't want to be viewed as like you acting funny now, like you ain't my nigga no more. This, that, and the third. So. Like I've been in that situation, and it's a tough mental battle within yourself as well because, like, you know for sure if you go left, like they ain't gonna be able to hit that corner as hard as you did in order to keep up.
Hey, bro, at the end of the day, everybody can't go. I am different now. I got to move a little differently. Money there. Hey, I got to start moving like I got it. I can't act like I don't have money if I got money. I can't act like I didn't take a new job and now I have to, all right, you know, if I'm in the streets and I start moving towards political aspects or, you know, police, hey, bro, I can't be on the block with y'all knowing what y'all do. I can't. Love you to death. You are my nigga. And I pray I never have to pull up to a situation that you're at. We gonna talk when we talk, but that's it. How y'all doing? Y'all good over there? All right, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe, whatever. But you're not finna see me pull up. Hey, I got a bottle. I'm finna pull up over there on y'all. Where y'all at? Y'all on the porch? Coming. No. Nope. Maybe on special occasions. See you at a barbecue. Stop in, get a plate. Vanessa said a true friend will never want to hold you back either. It's okay to be friends from afar. And if somebody hates your elevation, they weren't your friend. If I see you elevating and doing something that's really great, shit, I'm proud to just be able to call you my friend. My nigga cooking up there. You see that shit? Because you know what? Where you can't be down here, you know, you up there now. So you can't be down here talking your shit. That's what I'm here for, bro. Ain't nobody gonna forget that shit. Hey, no, that's that nigga up there. You hear me? That's my nigga up there. It definitely is, but a nigga that think I'm acting funny, you wasn't really my nigga from the jump. Because to know me is to know that ain't me. You placing your insecurities on me. That's what Brother to the Night said. And niggas definitely get insecure. You don't want to know, like, you could tell when it.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
when the jokes start having too much hate in them.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But then, like I said, you start feeling bad as a person.
Oh, The jokes just got a little too much, too
I don't want to say you
personal.
start feeling bad, but you start feeling the way because you growing and you looking at them, they still being stagnant in the same place that they've been in. Still doing the same shit. I'm like,
Fellas, you just gotta watch people. You gotta watch the jokes. Watch when they laughing.
they say all jokes have some truth in them.
Watch when they laughing at you, and watch when they you know. Make sure that they laughs is as hard as they claps. So when you popping, make sure that these match these when it's like, ha ha, nigga, you fail. Make sure that those match. Cause you my nigga, you can laugh if I bust my shit. But if I bust my shit and you laughing way harder than when I make it to the top and your claps is like,
Nah, I'm gonna have an issue if you laughing, but you're not helping me up while you laughing, my nigga.
yeah, bro, I'm gonna make sure you straight before I bust out laughing. Like that's the rule. That's the golden rule. If you fall, let me pick you up. But these jokes don't get off. But I ain't gonna let nobody else joke on you.
That's one principle I always stand by, bro.
Nah.
I never look down on somebody.
I
else.
say that all the time. You my friend. I can make that joke. Watch your mouth. Anybody else, watch your motherfucking mouth. I'll slap the shit out you. Respectfully. Watch your mouth. Because I can say that shit. I can joke at you all day about this COVID shit. And I hear somebody else say that shit. It's like, hey, fam, what's that joking about? Like, that's funny to you? You laughing too hard. I beat the shit out of you because that nigga can't come outside right now. And when he get outside, we gonna beat the shit out of you. Stop playing with me. Like, that. Like, Lucci, you shouldn't be in no drama like that. Or, dog, that Lucci situation.
I don't know nothing about it.
The nigga got arrested. Like, he's indicted on murder? Is it an indictment?
Yeah.
I know the cops was looking for him,
They said
but
that he was the driver.
He was the driver, and the nigga got shot and kicked out the car. But he was driving. So this nigga sounded like dude from Boys in the Hood. I ain't pulled the fucking trigger, man.
but you was there, bro.
There, bro. It
It's just the
says,
fact that you was there, you was in the building.
right. See, that's what Brother to the Night said. That's a bar. He said, you can laugh with me, but if you laughing at me, it's a little different. That's because, you all right, bro?
Yeah, bro, these gas station incidents smacking, bro.
Dog, that's what you stopped this pod to say about the gas station incidents, bro.
Because I'm sitting right next to it. I'm like, man,
See what I'm saying?
I need to light one of these bitches.
Man, so what I'm saying is basically, dog, just why, like, I never understood it as a kid when my mama said, everybody ain't your friend.
Everybody ain't, hey, shout out to Mo 3. Rest in peace, man. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your
But
pop.
Mo 3 got that shit from our mamas. Nigga, I remember running in the house talking about, yeah, I'm about to go do this with my friend. Who's your friend? That ain't your friend. You just met them.
That's a fact.
Everybody ain't your friend.
And I think that's from the single child aspect, because Mally say that shit about anybody she meets.
Yeah, you want to have friends as a single. You ain't got no brothers and sisters and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
man.
ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
You sound hoarse as a bitch, nigga. Fuck out
Man,
of
this vid real,
here.
fam.
Fucking up your vocals. You can't.
Vid
Damn,
real.
got you out here sounding flat.
Damn, hey Mwanja, I need to get that trademark from you, bro.
The COVID, bro.
The COVID, bro.
Hey, bro. Mwanje don't even want that. That was a throwaway bar on the low. I think Mwanje threw that bar away. I don't even think he wanted it. What up, Rio? Nah, man, but thank y'all for tuning into the live, man. We glad we could do this on the Zoom for y'all. Much love, man. Like I said, we so happy to be back, man. Just trying to bring y'all more content. This week was more of a serious topic, man. I hope y'all caught some gems from it. Check out the first part when it dropped. We're going to probably drop it tomorrow. We really got into, like, you know, are we obligated to help your friend, or are you obligated to give out information just because somebody else is black? So we really kind of jumped into that, man. Thank y'all. Shout out to Dooch for thinking of this and setting this shit up so we can still go live and do our shit. But until then, man, you know, catch the episode. We about to wrap it up. So yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. He done fucked up. So while I talk through this, because he kind of fucked up, That's a really dope topic, man. We didn't get a chance to hop into the bullshit like I wanted to because I had some bullshit. I definitely had some bullshit. Big Easy got to answer the FaceTime again, this nigga. But yeah, because as soon as he answers, I'm going to hit him with some quick hits from this week. We got some quick questions.
Trying to call me and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this.
Nigga, what you doing?
Right, what you doing, baby? We got you, P. Easy. Wait till this nigga answer the phone. Watch this. Hey. Don't talk. Just listen. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, damn. I really sounded like that nigga on here. Hey, you back. Real quick, right? Quick hit for this week. What you think about the nigga getting his gun stolen in the gas station?
This is shit that pisses me off about these real G's or today's gangsters, fam. Like, they do too much shit to prove they a gangster or they real niggas, bro. Like, when you a real one, bro, you ain't gotta do much to prove that shit. Just move how you move. But if you gotta walk around with the gun hanging out your pocket, folks, you gotta pass showing money and shit, all weed and shit all on the social, bro. You ain't moving how you really say you moving.
He got his shit stolen by a young bull too. That little nigga was quick.
And he bold enough to walk up on him and take it up off of him.
Hey, that little nigga was lightning quick.
And you see he ain't do shit about it either.
Yeah, because when he was about to run after him, the little nigga said, "What?" Oh, you know he got the toolie.
You see after he said what, the other nigga fell back by the rap snacks.
Nigga did fall back by the rap snacks. Nigga stuck behind there like, man, that shit crazy, bro. What you think? Who going to the Super Bowl? Real quick, bam.
Packers Bills.
Oh, okay. I got Tampa, KC.
Even though I would like to see a all-state Super Bowl, Rodgers versus Mahomes, boy.
Rodgers versus Mahomes, boy. That's funny.
See who get the better rates.
Yeah, but I don't even know if my homeboy playing, so
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm taking the Bills.
Gotta wait to see. Got to wait and see.
If my homeboy ain't playing, I'm taking the Bills. If my homeboy playing, I'm taking the Chiefs.
What else happened this week, real quick, man? Is there anything else out there we want to give our quick opinion about? Oh, the inauguration, real quick. Tomorrow. So when y'all hear this, it's today. I predict 17 white people killed tomorrow. I think white people are gonna get shot at alarming numbers. I think it's gonna be an alarming amount of white people shot tomorrow. Maybe not killed, but definitely shot tomorrow. Or today.
It's 17 white people shot.
Yeah, I think it's a minimum of 17 white people shot. I got the over 17 white people shot for inaugural day. What you think? Like, do you think it's gonna be some bullshit?
Over or under that Biden or Kamala Harris don't throw shade at the inauguration?
Oh, definitely throwing shade. It's gonna be like Kamala black, bro, and a woman. That's queen. Black women are the queen of shade. Subtlety. subtle shade. Swear. It's going to be a hella pink and greens out there.
I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm looking forward to the inauguration. We got new change that came. Hopefully, I'm not a big fan of Biden, but hopefully he come in and do the job that's expected of him.
Folks, you want to know what's real funny? Biden looks so young compared to Bernie Sanders, and these niggas are 1 year apart.
That's crazy.
Bernie really did drugs in the 70s. Anyway, he did real drugs, nigga. That's why he living. He did real drugs, bro. Fuck that. What else happened? You
got to cut the check of the week?
Oh yeah, the cut the check is us. Nigga, YouTube. Check us out, sure, man. Subscribe. Listen.
I got mad at first because I thought it was a cop out, but you really hit me with some shit.
No, yeah, our YouTube, man. Cut the check for us, man. The YouTube. Show the love. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody so far.
I'm gonna hit you like the little kids do. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. You know, when we get the merch up, we're gonna have the merch link below.
Yeah, man. I got some more 1-on-1s coming.
Hey, bro,
Look at his face. Look at his face. I told you.
Ain't no more 1-on-1s, bitch. We on the same network.
We on the same network. Ain't no more 1-on-1s.
I forgot he was.
Yeah, he merged with y'all. Like, merch was through every day. She got a merch deal.
Hey, but for sure though, when we get the new merch out, we're gonna definitely leave a comment. The only way you can see the merch link is on YouTube. So definitely go there, and also wherever you hear our podcast, definitely leave a like, share, or a comment. Let us know what you think about that.
I don't know if I ever told y'all we got like over 100 ratings on Apple. I think we had like 112. So thank everybody who rated us on Apple, man.
Yeah, leave us a rating, or just leave us a comment. I'll let us know what you think about the episode. Let us know what side you're on as far as the views on today's episode. If you agree with it, if you disagree, or if you're feeling different about it, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Pandora too.
Pandora. Coming soon. Oh, everyday Pandora shit.
That's love be coming for your head, P.
And we're gonna be back on SoundCloud, man. We trying to get back on this cloud with everybody at, man. See what the people talking about. Let's get our numbers back on there. Let's compete. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my boy Weave, man. Houston. They ready for us.
Houston, we coming soon.
Yeah, man. Big tune for your head top. You got any GoFundMe's of the week, brother?
No GoFundMe's of the week, but the gym, my cut the check of the week is a financial book by David Ramsey called The Total Money Makeover. So if you're looking for something, and this is a book I've been reading, I'm only on chapter 4. If you're looking for a better money management situation and financial fitness, definitely go check the book out. The book is only like $8.
Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
Hey, man, just invest in a better you, 2020.
My GoFundMe is for Donald Trump, bro. This nigga's trying to pardon Lil Wayne before he exits. Dog. How you late Black Panther?
Fam, you got 13 hours left on the job. It's over.
That shit is funty.
You ever been out of job knowing like, fam, I only got 17 minutes left, or I really don't work here no more?
Oh yeah, like the last job I quit. Oh, folks, that last day I didn't give a fuck. Oh man, they was like, Seth, what you don't talk to me. Bitch, what you gonna do? Fire me?
I remember one job I quit. I was coming in at the hours I wanted to come in.
Dog, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Real shit. The job started at 1. I come in at like 5 and I clock in like ain't shit happened. Like,
bro,
it was good, y'all.
That last day, bro, I took off my work clothes because we had to keep them there. Nigga, I took off my work clothes, bro, and I left all my shit in the middle of the locker room and walked the fuck out. Like, in my shorts and a white tee and some flip flops. I even left my boots, nigga. Fuck that. I was out.
Hey, man, it's all off, dog.
Fuck that job, nigga. But yeah, man, thank y'all for listening, man. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? E.
Hey, man, stay connected to the source. Everything else becomes a resource. Keep God first. Remember to invest in yourself, love yourself, be a better you 2021. We'll see y'all next week. But Seth, give us some keys.
I'm going to quote the famous black mothers around the world. Don't be in and out this motherfucking house.
What? What does that even be?
It's provocative.